Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all your updates. Release every day's video. The beer's courtesy of Mark. Thank you so much, Mark. I really appreciate it. It's Masthead, proper glassware, also courtesy of Mark, so you know it's going to taste better. This is called Same as Last Year, a triple New England style IPA, 9.2% ABV. The 4 words that will make any accountant cringe. Same as last year. It may not be smart to scribble these 4 words all over your tax forms, but we think they are 4 of the best words to describe our commitment to quality. Well, this is a new triple New England IPA brewed with Citra, Mosaic, and Eldorado hops. Rest assured that our commitment to flavor and quality is unwavering. And House of Helga designed the label, and it's a unicorn farting like into its own face. I'm sure there's some symbolism there. It's like the illusion of happiness, same as last year, but it's really a fart in your face. There's a sentence I never thought I would say. Let's get into the beer. I did recently post a different triple IPA video, but in case you don't know this about me, super fast, I'm not the biggest fan of the style of triple IPAs. I have been enjoying them more lately. I think part of it is I've been getting used to them more, and then also part of it is I think brewers are getting better at hiding the alcohol. That's what I typically don't like about triple IPAs, is if I get any alcohol, it's just not a style I want to taste alcohol in. I'm blown away by the amount of head that has retained. Usually these higher ABV beers cannot keep that head as high for as long, so well done there, Masthead. It's like a light burnt orange with a lot more yellow mixed in. It looks more like a lot of like the double IPAs I've had lately, versus like something more was added and it makes sense because it has a higher ABV and it's like darker or whatever. Almost exactly 2 fingers of an off-white head. There are tiny bubbles, small bubbles, and some medium-sized bubbles. Relatively compact. Yeah, I mean that's a beautiful looking beer. All right, let's get into the aroma. That's nice. That has a sweet. Okay. So it's not screaming individual like fruit flavors so much as sweet fruit salad. That ambrosia salad descriptor that I've heard other people use, and maybe I've used it before myself. It has a little bit of confectionery sugar, and then it has like these ripe fruits, mixed together for sure. It's really incredible because I almost always smell a beer that's in the pale ale, IPA, double IPA, triple IPA family, and orange. It's almost like a given that I'm gonna smell a beer and it's gonna be like, yep, I get orange, and here's the other stuff I get, Whereas this one, I'm not getting that, so it's kind of cool. What hops are this again? And it has Citra, and I get a lot of orange citrus out of Citra, Mosaic, and Eldorado. Maybe it's because of that mix and how they're being used is why it's such like a blending of these things. But it does smell good, I should say that. But yeah, nothing unique is sticking out to me. I don't know, like that's interesting. I can't help but wonder how people who are watching this, like what they're thinking, like is your nose off today, or like what is it? But like it smells good. It's just not giving me individualized things to discuss, and I do wonder if that seems like a knock, but like I really like the smell, so to me it's not a knock. But anyway, let's get into the glass. Cheers. Thanks again, Mark. That is tasty. That is tasty. In some ways, it's like the aroma. It has that sweetness, and it's really a mix of different fruits. Into the finish, and what I'm tasting now, it's very much, and I'm going to assume it's the Mosaic, it's very much like a strawberry fruit roll-up with that citric acid kick. That is wild. But like drier, like it's not bone dry of a finish, and it's not a sweet finish. So I guess that's kind of interesting as a descriptor, right? It's a relatively dry experience, what I'm talking about, but then it does have that like super sugary, compact flavor thing of a strawberry, fruit roll up, but it's got that citric acid kick. Wow. definitely getting some more specific things. So this, okay, so at least I can actually talk about some specifics. Get ready, Carlos. Kind of gonna make fun of me if you're watching this video. Definitely peach. And it's that peach ring. So that's interesting. That's twice now I've talked about fruits, but in a confectionery way. So I think that really lets you know what's up with this beer. Also, I don't taste any alcohol, if I mentioned that. So well done there. I get the peach. I mentioned that. I get a little bit of a melon, which actually El Dorado does kick out like watermelon. That makes sense. Still not getting a ton of orange, which is really blowing my mind still. Really peachy. Yeah. But yeah, that peach ring thing. Man, and then there is like this just generic ripe tropical fruit. Like this is a very ripe fruit beer. You know, not that I'm getting mango, but earlier today I cut into a mango too early, and it was disgusting. And but it was a good reminder of like when I do these reviews to focus on kind of like what if I'm mentioning a fruit like unripe, ripe, right? You know, like overly ripe, like to really hone in on that. This I don't want to say they're like sickly, overly ripened fruits. But like the way these fruits are coming through is very much ripened fruit. It's also not annoyingly sweet, like it's not cloyingly sweet or anything like that. And it's funny because like how Mark like cryptically said like I'm not going to tell you my thoughts until you try them. Kind of made me think maybe he doesn't like these, but like these beers he sent me, these most recent ones. And so far, I've liked them, and so I'm wondering maybe if I took it the wrong way. But like, definitely, Mark, let me know if you didn't like this beer or what your thoughts were. But for me, especially for a triple IPA, I'm finally getting a little bit of warmth in the chest, but I'm still not getting an alcohol taste. I've had a decent amount of it, given the ABV during this review, which I think really shows how much I like this beer. Yeah, well, if anyone at Masthead watches this, like, well done. This beer is phenomenal. Yeah. Thanks again, Mark, for sending. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Have you had this beer before? What do you think of triple IPAs? Anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Excuse me. Once you're done doing that, check them out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.